The interview segments we do on 9 on Your Side at 7 give us an opportunity to continue conversations, and there's one over the past couple of days that has really struck a nerve. Anchor Tanya O'Rourke actually fielded a question on your Facebook page, and it was about the Elder St. X game.
Yeah, it was about the Elder St. X game, and really the broader issue of what's going on regarding the ability to shout racist chants or put something racist on your jersey that seems to be peppering our newscast. We're hearing about it, I feel like, more and more.
We've had a few stories
just
in the last few weeks.
And so I posed just a couple questions on Facebook, on my Facebook page, where we don't really get to do that on television as anchors. We kind of just keep it straight and simple. But on Facebook, we have a bit more of a forum, so I was able to ask the question.
There's a give and take there.
Exactly. We can interact with folks, and folks can interact with each other. And so I just kind of said, what's going on here? Someone give me some insight. Why is this happening in a place that I hold near and dear? That is Cincinnati. Yeah. I grew up in Cincinnati. I love this place, and I don't think of us as racist individuals. So to see stuff like this, it was a little disturbing for me.
It hits your heart.
It hits me on a level that is not a news anchor. This is me. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a resident.
Live here.
I love this town. So yeah, absolutely. And because I sent my kids to Catholic school, I think there was something a little more personal for me in that sense that I expect a little bit more from the kids at these schools because they're being taught. They're being sold.
You have
when
religion
you go to Catholic
class.
You're taught. You know, when you pay for school, they say we have these principles on which we stand. You know, the ethics, the integrity, and so to see that happen, it really kind of blew me away a little bit. So we put it out there, and it was interesting how many people really wanted to engage. And what it tells me, Kristen, is that people need to have this conversation.
They need to have the conversation, and I guess my question for you is, does it restore your faith a little bit in terms of the comments that you got as a result of the post?
It does.
Okay.
It does. I mean, there are a lot of people who are not happy. They thought I was accusing Elder of something I wasn't. They thought I was condemning one group of people versus another. I wasn't. I was just asking a question. I was really just questioning. But a lot of people came out and said, this is not acceptable. And maybe it starts in the homes, and we need to start looking at ourselves in the mirror and saying, what am I saying that, or what are the kids hearing in my household?
Which is sometimes the hardest thing to do.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
To actually have to look yourself in the mirror and say, maybe I need to adjust what I'm saying, what I'm showing my children, and what my expectations are for them. Because let's be honest, this phone, these kids are seeing stuff all the time. So it's not just in the home, but to be able to set those expectations for your child, that's a different thing. And the school's setting them for them too. That's important.
What's the one thing you learned from the discourse?
That there is passion here.
Okay.
I mean, look, whether you thought it was one thing or another, whether you felt uncomfortable with it, whether you think that this is you know, everyone was running amok thinking too much of it. You're passionate about this. And folks out there, I appreciate your passion because you showed it to me, whether you agree with one group or another. You really feel strongly, and I think we need to continue to open up our lines of communication, and whether that's on Facebook or any other forum, and do it civil discourse all the time.
Engagement is a good thing, as long as it's civil.
That's right. Keep it civil, folks.
Tanya O'Rourke, thank you.
Thank you, Kristen.
We will continue our conversations on Facebook outside of our newscasts. We want to hear from you, so be in touch with us.